That goddamn intro.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Eagles Unleashed podcast with your boy Daga, Hada, Wheezy, Queasy, and Kevin as well, man. How's everybody doing?
I'm
Doing
good.
well.
Hey, I'm back. Glad to talk back to you
Feeling
boys,
good, man.
Hell
Be
yeah,
back with
man.
the guys.
We got the whole crew here today.
Yeah.
That's what
Everybody
matters.
here.
That's what matters, bro.
Facts.
Squad. Everybody on time and everything.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, man. We are gonna have a special guest today, like I said, man. Philly Mike's gonna be joining us as well. He's running a little bit late today, but he is gonna be coming through today as well, man. You know, and let's talk about, because there's a couple things that I want to talk about with you guys as well, and I want to ask Philly Mike as well. You know, but the first thing that I actually want to talk about with you guys is, like, you know, training camp is less than a month away. All right, so it's right around the corner, man. You know, so how are you guys feeling about this offense? You know, going into training camp. You know, on like. Do you guys think that this offense can be even better than the 2022 roster that we had whenever we went to the Super Bowl?
Let me start this one off, fellas. First off, you know,
I'm
welcome
gonna
everybody.
take this one.
You know, we
Go ahead, you got
tapped
it,
in. Definitely welcome everybody to the stream. Lil G Griffith, Jose Fernandez, what up, G? You know, you my dog. Appreciate you. Tapped in. But look, man,
Good.
to be honest, bro, I feel good about this season, man. I think it's gonna be really special. And the reason why I feel like it's gonna be special is because of the hate, bro. The hate that we see, that we receiving, is crazy. It's bar none some of the worst hate I've seen, you know, in the off season or around this time. The Philadelphia Eagles is looking good, man. We got first off, let's go ahead and talk about it, man. Look, this is Philly, right? And everybody want to play from Philly. We got Paul George, you know what I'm saying, just got signed. You know what I'm saying? We got Saquon Barkley, you know what I'm saying, just got signed this year. CJ GJ back. Like, we got stars back in the building. You know what I'm saying? We got what we need on offense as well. We looking really good, man. And I'm so excited. And I'm so excited to get to training camp. I'm so excited to get to preseason and get the season going, man, because this offense, in my opinion, is probably the best offense in the division. And it could be one of the top offenses in the NFC. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion.
NFL.
And if we can stay healthy and we can put some points up on the board early in these games, I don't see no team that can really stop us, bro. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
I feel that.
Who want to go next?
Can't agree more with you, Ohio, man. I think we're gonna be special. I think we're gonna be special because I think Kellen Moore is going to show us as a fan base something we haven't seen in a while, which is a much more creative offense game plan week in and week out. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to have to the game plan for differently for each team every week. That's why I'm glad we got Barkley, because he's a guy you can just give him the ball 20 times if he throughout the game. Or if we need to switch passing game, we got one of the best. We got a pair of receivers that are top 10. All right, we got excellent tight end. We got an excellent quarterback. We just got to come together with the coach, with the players. Like, we fell off from that last year. Clearly, we fell off. Like, they were not in sync. But we have a squad. Like, we're set. We don't need anybody else. I mean, wide receiver 3, prefer that, you know, go to a young guy or somebody who can fill the spot. I don't even really care, honestly. If they're competent in position, they're going to give everything that we need at the position to make plays. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn who you are or rookie. I want somebody to make plays when their time comes at wide receiver 3. But all in all, we all set to go, man. This offense is for success. Now, if we experience failure, then we got to talk about that. But we are prime. We are set up prime time. We got everything. Look at the squad.
Look good.
We took a hit. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, that was a hit. Jason Kelce was a hit. Leave Jeff Stoutland. I'm gonna just trust in Stoutland. Whoever he says is ready to start at center, I'm going with Stoutland. And we have no reason not to trust the guy. Offensive line is gonna be straight. We squared away. You got it, Weezy.
Shit, bro. I ain't got nothing to say either, but we gonna be straight, cuz, like y'all just said. We gonna have no doubt the best offense in the division, probably in the NFL, bro. We like that shit. That shit is possible, bro. We can actually have the best offense in the league, dog.
Absolutely.
With Saquon coming, pause that right there. behind this offensive line, dog. Who the hell's gonna stop us, man, bro? I don't know, man. I'm just ready for the season to start because the offense. Hey, no turnovers. We gotta cut them out too. The turnovers. All of them ain't Jalen Hurts' fault, but hey, dog, that's about it. The turnovers, bro. We quit the turnovers. We gonna be good. We gonna be good, bro. Who the hell is gonna stop us, man? Not the Cowboys. Nobody in the division. That's for damn sure. We got the division, bro. We wrapping that up. That's us. We wrapping that up. Like hands down, bro. I got the Cowboys going winning 7 games or some shit like that. They trash.
Hey, real quick, man. Let's talk about it, man. We got a GOAT in the building. We got Philly Mike in the building. If you tapped in with us, you already know how we do. You already know how you do. We need some muscle emojis in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We need y'all to tap in with us.
We need them muscle emojis in the chat.
We got a GOAT in the building today.
Big facts. What's going on, fellas? Thanks for inviting me on. Like I said, a 78 was jam-packed, man. I was trying to fly home. Yeah. But made it.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate you, bro. For real. You know, so to catch you to speed real quick, man. So pretty much I was just asking the guys, training camp is less than a month away. So how do you feel, about this offense and going into training camp? And do you think this offense can be more special than what it was in 2022 whenever we went to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I'm very excited about this offense. And of course, we got the same playmakers in 2022 and 2023. And again, we saw flashes for a portion of the season, we were pretty good offense still. And no matter how ugly it finished, we were still the 8th overall ranked offense, right? Like we couldn't stand it, right? Turnovers were bad. Like Dreaded Eagles said, we gotta fix that for sure. But the big plays were still there. And I think you're gonna see more of just everybody being utilized to their best skill set. I think we attacked down the field way too much. We had success in 2022, so we just went right back to it in 2023. I think we're going to go horizontal a little bit more, get the running backs involved. The tight ends are going to be involved more under Kellen Moore. So, AJ, Devontae, Goddard, that Jalen Hurts, O-line, that's what made 2022 special. We got all that with Saquon Barkley. Now, I do think we're going to miss Jason Kelce on some plays for sure, but I don't want to put too much pressure on Cam Jurgens in the sense of being as good as Jason Kelce. But I think when you look to the left and right of Cam Jurgens, he got still all pros and pro bowlers there. So I think he'll be fine. And I'm looking to see the transition Rodgers and Brett Favre. I think that's the kind of transition we're going to get from Jason Kelce to Cam Jurgens. I don't want to throw his name in the Hall of Fame already because he's just getting started at the center position, but that's what I kind of feel. Brett Favre passed the torch to Aaron Rodgers, didn't miss a beat. You know what I mean? I think we can see something like that with Cam now taking him from right guard, leaves that spot a little vulnerable, but I'm a big Tyler Steen fan. We got a lot of competition in there. Whoever wins that spot is going to be battle tested under Stoutland, not given the spot, earned the spot. So again, you got the same playmakers as 2022. Right. You got an experienced play caller, and I think we're going to see the best Eagles offense. Now, there might be some kinks, there might be some ops rounds or some communication issues early on, but if it happens a couple times in the game, we should still be far enough ahead that it's not going to sink us. And I do think this defense is going to be a lot better, but offensively, there's no reason why we can't either match or be better than 2022, especially when the game starts getting serious in the latter half of the season.
Yeah.
Facts.
Quinn, what do you think, huh?
Yeah, man. Just to add on what y'all said, I agree with everything y'all said. Looking at this season, with the players and all that, everybody seemed determined. Everybody look. It looks from looking on the outside, look like everybody looks determined. They look like they ready for a season, for a good season, man, because they left a bad taste in our mouth. Getting blowed up by the Tampa Bay Bucks last year. And dealing with that. That was Kelsey's last game. Like, come on, man. Like, so everybody from looking on the outside, everybody seems to be locked in. I'm looking forward to seeing what this defense is going to do. It's still a big question, regardless with the linebacker position, and maybe you can say probably the defensive line dealing with. We got some new players getting ready to step up, but from looking on the outside, man, I feel like we're gonna show the world this year for sure. Like, we got a lot to prove this year, and because like I said, they left a bad taste in our mouth, and they know that this Super Bowl window is still open, and so we just got to cash in this year. If we make it all the way this year, we got to cash in.
Got to. Got to cash in, bro.
Absolutely.
And to add to that as well, like I'm not gonna lie, man, and I'm not also so in on Kellen Moore. Okay, I'm not also in at all at Kellen Moore yet. He do love to use his tight ends. So I think Dallas God is gonna benefit tremendously under Kellen Moore. Okay, now from what I've seen, whenever he was with the Cowboys and whenever he was with the Chargers, he doesn't like to use the running back as much. He still uses the running back, but he doesn't like to use it as much. Especially last year with the Chargers with Eckler. I think Eckler he didn't use him much at all last year. So how do
in
you
the
guys
passing game or running? You're talking
running
about
running game, like both. I think he has the least amount of touches last year. Eckler had with Kellen Moore since he joined the Chargers. So how do you guys feel going in through the on the season with Kellen Moore using Barkley the right way? Because Barkley is all around. He can do everything amazing. So how do you guys feel with Barkley under Kellen Moore?
Hey, can I add something what you said about Austin Eckler? He's more of a hot route running back. Like, he's not an in-between running back. Like, I've been watching him over the years. Like, he's good with catching the ball in the backfield. Like, he's an okay runner, but like, far as like catching the ball in the backfield, that's basically that's his bread and butter right there. So I can see why he didn't use it, but yeah, what you say, Mike?
They gave him 74 targets under Kellen Moore. He had 74 targets last year.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many he caught and what his receiving yardage were. And I don't know what he ran. I didn't check his rushing yardage. But when I was looking at how Kellen Moore uses the running back in the pass game, he threw in 2019 and 2021. He threw the ball to Ezekiel Elliott 71 times, and he threw the ball to Austin Eckler 74. Now, again, I'll take around 70 targets of Saquon Barkley. You know what I mean? I think that will be effective, especially when teams try to blitz us like they did last year. We didn't have an answer for a blitz. If you're throwing the ball, 71 times to Saquon Barkley and 48 or 50 of them are during the blitz, I think that solves a lot of the issue right then and there. Not saying he's the only blitz issue or hot route we should be throwing out there. But to Eagles Uncuts thing, yeah, I always thought Kellen Moore passed the ball way too much, but Ezekiel Elliott also had some big years under him too. I think Kellen Moore has grown. I think, Kellen Moore at times they get too pass heavy, and he's going to look at this Eagles offense and see all the skill positions and might think that too, but the Eagle fans will keep him grounded. We got signs at the NovaCare, right? Let's be honest. We put our stamp on the coach better than any other fan base in the world, right? Absolutely. All that being said, I think Kellen Moore is coming into this job like, bro, I had a top offense in Dallas. I still did analytically decent stuff with the Chargers, and they had a lot of injuries, right? Like, we talk about injuries. Herbert was injured. The receivers were, I think every receiver on that team got injured at least once. All that being said, he's like, I keep moving around from OC to OC. I'm not getting no head coaching job. I got to do something right. And maybe he still wants to be a head coach, but Jeff Lurie is deep pockets, and salary cap don't count against your coaches and your OCs, right? So if he was okay being OC for multiple years in Dallas, and then he was thinking about being an OC in multiple years in LA, live here for a minute, do something right, win a Super Bowl or two, or do something and then go claim your head coach. So I think, as much people say if Kellen Moore is so good, he's just going to be a head coach. We've seen Kellen Moore good and not get the head coaching job. So to answer your question about the running backs, he pounded the table for Saquon Barkley as much as anybody else on the coaching staff. I think he's grown. When I first hear Kellen Moore, I automatically think pass two. So I'm not going to lie, Eagles uncut, but I think he's grown in that play calling, use everything, not just one side of the ball. And so I'm actually every week I've grown to like Kellen Moore more because I was a person too when we interviewed him last year or the year before. I was like, maybe we should stay away, but grown on me. Just the word motion and just being more creative has grown on me, to be honest. So we're gonna see though for sure.
Absolutely, man.
Hey.
Like I'm not really worried about Kellen Moore like everybody else think. For this fact, Kellen Moore has Saquon Barkley. Let's talk about that. This is one of the best running backs in the league. You have to use Saquon Barkley, bro. You know what I'm saying? He has to have over 20 plus handoffs a game. He has to be used in the passing game because that works out for us. You know what I'm saying? That helps Jalen Hurts out. That helps this offensive line out. You know what I'm saying? That helps this whole offense out if you want to keep it a stack, right? And Kellen Moore used that motion offense. I mean, he put that motion in his offense, something that we did not see at all last season. So anything, in my opinion, is an upgrade from what we had last season. Brian Johnson, he just didn't have what we needed. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have the experience. He didn't have the knowledge that we needed. He didn't have the coaching like Nick Sirianni to help him, the head coaching. You know what I'm saying? Because Nick Sirianni couldn't help him at all. His play calling is not good. His playbook stinks. You know what I'm saying? Right. So now that we 95%, you know what I'm saying, Kellen Moore offense, as they're saying, you know what I'm saying? I trust that. It has to be way better. We didn't have no hot routes last year. We didn't have no check downs last year. You know what I'm saying?
Verticals.
We all verticals, straight up the field. We running them 20 miles up the field, and they knew what we was doing. With Kellen Moore offense, we already know the complexities of it. Just think about the complexities of it with this offense. When I say this offense, I mean the talent level. With this talent level, Kellen Moore offense, there's no way in the world that we gonna sit here and be less than. You know what I'm saying? Because this team is ready for success. We built for success. We have the talent. You know what I'm saying? And only thing that I think that can hurt us moving forward will probably be injuries. You know what I'm saying? Because this offense is set. We primed up. This is, in my opinion, this is the best offense that Kellen Moore has ever been part of. In my opinion.
So way better than what the years that Zach Ezekiel Elliott and Amari Cooper, we was Cedric with him too. This is the most talent he ever had. So you can't mess this up.
And like Mike said, bro, he trying to prove a point. He trying to get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody keeps saying, "Oh, Kellen Moore trash." He like somebody just said in the comments, he ain't him. But you watch this season, bro. Kellen Moore is about to put on a show for y'all because this offense is ready. And look, the attitude has changed from last year. You can already tell that in the players. You can already tell that in the leadership. Look, everybody said AJ Brown was a problem. AJ Brown letting everybody know I wasn't a problem. I'm stepping up right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm a leader on this team. That's what we got to think about, bro. It's not about, what happened last year with the Chargers, because he has a whole new regime this year, bro. That team was riddled by injuries, like Mike said. We all know that. They was riddled by injuries. I think the quarterback got hurt last season as well. Correct me if I'm wrong there.
You're right.
He got hurt.
Yeah, so we talking about somebody different. We talking about Jalen Hurts, bro. So in my opinion, look, I'm gonna just keep it a stack. I got the jersey on. Jalen Hurts is better than Herbert. You know what I'm saying?
And Dak Prescott.
Oh yeah. And
tell him, Quest. Tell him.
And Trevor Lawrence.
When it comes down to playoff time, I'm putting my money on him every time. I don't care about that.
Kellen Moore went 5-1 with who's the backup again for the Cowboys? Not
Cooper
Trey
Rush.
Lance now.
Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush. Yeah.
Kellen Moore went 5-1.
I thought it was Ben DiNucci or some shit.
He was in there too.
He was behind Cooper Rush.
All right. He played some. I think the season before that he played some.
Yeah.
I mean, let me tell you about. I feel like Kellen Moore is going to do good. I think he's going to respect the run game. If he respects the run game coming into the season, we're going to be okay. We're going to smooth sail through the season, 10-1, 11-1. If he respects the run game, hand the ball off to Gainwell. I know y'all like it. Well, I know Quiz, you don't like him, but I think Gainwell going to do good things. Anybody behind Saquon, they're going to do good things. Give him hand the ball off, and from there, it's just simple. We got everybody we need. We got everyone we need. Everything is going to set up off the run. If they just respect the run through the 20 weeks of the NFL season, please respect the run game and run the ball, and everything is going to open up. It's that simple. Everything is going to open up after that. That's all.
Man, Zeke had some of his best rushing yards. You know what I'm saying? When they had Kellen Moore, bro, he had some of his best rushing seasons with Kellen Moore there, bro.
Running back in the league for like 3 years in a row.
For 3 years straight, and he had Kellen Moore calling the plays. So, hey, bro, like Kev just said, dog, if he respect the run and don't come out just trying to pass, bro, hand the ball off. You got the recipe, bro. Hand the ball off. You got one of the best running backs in the league, bro. Hand the ball off, bro.
That's the difference. Keys of life.
Barkley can get at least 1,700 yards behind that line, bro. Like real shit. 1,500, bro. One of those fools. Like, come on, man. I mean, I might be being biased or whatever, bro, but I don't give a damn, fool. It can happen.
Thanks.
Just hand the ball off.
Yep.
What are you gonna say for the mic?
Put that
Real
one back
quick,
up there. Okay.
I wasn't even sure about this stat until Spadero told me on the last episode I did with him. But last year, we were number 1 in the NFL yards before contact for the running backs in general, not just Swift. When you look at Swift, Gainwell, all the carries, Boston Scott, we were number 1 in the NFL yards before contact, but we were 31st, not last, but 31st in yards after contact. That means the offensive line is opening so much. So, like, listen, I don't want to poo-poo on Swift, and I liked him, and he's good, and he's shifty, but he was running through huge holes. Again, our running backs in general, Gainwell and Boston Scott, number 1 in the NFL yards before contact, but once we get touched by a defender, we're 31st. And so Saquon, who has to shake off 2 defenders before he can even get positive net yardage, is going to have the Great Wall. Moses parting the sea for him.
Right. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So when you see that, like a running back's like, bro, so you're giving me the number 1 team to get yards without even being breathed on. You get Saquon Barkley 5 or 6 yards in front of the line of scrimmage. Not only is he shifty, you see them quads, Pauls. He's a big dude. Nobody want to tackle him. So at the end of the day, I'm just saying, like, I can't wait to really see Saquon do his thing. And again, he got to stay healthy, knock on fake wood. But anybody who thinks that, 3 running backs. If you got these running backs, you got to give them touches. Saquon, Henry, and McCaffrey.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Swift, we should have, and could have ran it more because our O-line's so good. But I understand it. You know what I mean? But them 3, you just gotta hand him the ball.
Absolutely. And another thing, real quick, man. I think Kellen Moore offense gives Jalen Hurts a lot of autonomy to change it up at the line of scrimmage and add more runs, you know what I'm saying, to the game. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just the way that Boise State offense is. He gives them a lot of autonomy. He can change it. So it's up to Jalen Hurts as well. In my opinion, I think that he can hand the ball. And why wouldn't you? Like Mike said, why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you want to?
20 plus carries, bro.
He gotta have 20 a game, bro. 20 to 25 a game, fool.
Yeah. I say at least at a bare minimum 15. At a bare minimum. 15 that got to be the minimum, bro. 15. Bare minimum.
Yeah.
That's because you got to respect the run game. If we start not respecting it, we're gonna get pass happy. It just gets bad from there, man. It gets bad from there. Like we saw from the past couple years of Eagles football, we've been a downhill team, running football, and everything works after that. And I seen us last year just shy away from everything. Like we just completely shied away from the run game. We weren't running the ball. It just wasn't a good scene. So this year we got to come in, just get our head on straight. We got Saquon for a reason. We're paying this man money for a reason. We've never had a big-time running back like this. I mean, DeMarco Murray, his time, I guess at that time, it was kind of big time. But Saquon is different. He's still young. He still got the juice.
How old is Saquon?
He like
27.
27, yeah, that's what I think.
Right.
27.
Hey, that is relatively young right there.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
bro.
I'm repeating
And then he
myself.
been running behind one of the worst offensive lines in the league. Think about the offensive line
They've
that
been
he
trapped.
had this year, bro. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
dog.
One of
It's
the
like
best.
bottom 5 right there for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like at the
Yeah.
rim, too.
And he still had how many 1,000-yard seasons?
Like 3 or 4.
Yo,
Yeah.
his rookie season, the dude had 2K all purpose, 2K yards from scrimmage.
Talk to
That's
him,
great.
Mike. Tell him. Absolutely.
Shit, facts.
2,000 this season behind this offensive line. I wouldn't be surprised. Even if it's close.
That's what I was saying, bro. He can get at least 1,700.
Yeah.
Like real talk.
I'm with you, Weezy. You already know.
I feel like that's easy though for him, honestly.
Before we move
Yeah.
on to the next topic, man, we have 46 people in the chat, man. Appreciate all you guys. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, share from wherever you're watching from. You know, the description, the links on the description below, man. But the next thing that I want to ask you guys as well is this, okay? This defense, man, because we know how bad we were last year. You know, we're bottom 3, you know, on every category, okay? From giving touchdown, yards, on third downs, I think we were dead last, you know.
It was dead last, dog. I made a video back there. It was dead last and third down.
Yo, so
my
with
God.
Vic Fangio coming in, you know, I think it's gonna be a lot improved defense. But how do you guys feel with Vic Fangio and this new staff on the defense side of the ball?
You take it
You
home.
can go ahead. You can go first.
Who you say?
Philly Mike.
Shit, go Mike.
Mike.
Let Mike go.
Hey, I'm excited for this defense. Again, we start with the person in charge, Fangio. Again, he's the godfather of the defense we've been trying to master. So again, we'll see some similarities, and we might be like, dang, why are we playing off on this coverage on this play or blah, blah, blah. But again, we've seen Desai adjust at halftime against the Chiefs, against the Dolphins, and it looked great, right? So again,
Yep.
no play caller,
Yep.
whether you're playing the Jim Johnson style and blitzing all the time or playing off, you're going to win every rep. It's how you respond to the losing reps and how you respond quarter by quarter. And when you get punched, how do you set up your next move? And so I think Fangio is going to do a good job there. And I think the pieces are better than last year, right? You had Reed Blankenship as your lead guy in the
100%.
backfield last year. Now you got him possibly 2 or 3, depending on what we do with Sidney Brown when he gets back. You get C.J. Gardner-Johnson back. You don't have to force Bradbury to be cornerback 2. You have a boatload of options to pick from, whether he's on a team or not. I think even linebacker, you know, you go from TJ Edwards and Kaiser White, who were underrated, right? We treated them a little bad, but we sure missed them last year. You know, Zach Cunningham did okay when he was healthy, but get the rest of the guys out of here. And the Kobe Dean, I still believe, but I'm not putting money on it no more. He got to show me he can stay healthy first. I need to see 3 straight games so I can even say is he good or bad. Because you know the people, and I'm not saying you can't say he's bad because you know, but there's not enough game film out there. He's played maybe 60 snaps, 70 snaps total in 2 or 2 years. He's probably played 70 snaps. So yeah, some of them snaps could be bad, but you should have had 70 snaps your rookie season. You know what I mean? Not coming into year 3 with 70 snaps due to injuries and whatnot. So that being said, I still want to see him. You get a fan favorite in Jeremiah Trotter Jr., but Devin White was once upon a time the best linebacker in the game. And I don't need to get back to I would love for him to get back to the best linebacker, but he's 26, 27. He's young. Again, I think you heard him say at the press conference that he treated last year like he was his own agent and a lawyer, and he got in his feelings with some of the drama going on in Tampa Bay, and he took his mind off football. He's here to play football for 1 year. If he doesn't live up to his Devin White name, he's not getting paid ever again. He only 26. He want to play football to 30, 32, 33. You're going to be getting 1 year cheap deals for the rest of your career. Nah, he ain't about that. So I think he's going to lay it all on the line. So I think when you look at the pieces, the coaching staff, we got to be better on the back end. Where I believe in, but I need to see it still, is again the pass rush. I'm a big Nolan fan. I believe in Milton. I love Jalen Carter. Bryce Huff got 10 sacks, only 47%. I see the pieces, but I haven't seen them do it themselves, right? Jordan Davis said ain't nobody coming to save us, because they did have in 2022, Ndamukong Suh and Linval came to the rescue. In 2023, Fletcher Cox, who was the oldest man in that room, played the most snaps. He out-snapped even Jalen Carter. These guys ain't there. I believe in the youngsters, including the, Marlon Tees, the Jomo, and possibly Gabe Hall if he makes it. But I got to see. I think the back end is going to be 100% improved. Whether it's Quignon out there, whether it's Keeley, whether it's DeJean, whether Bradbury says, hey, I'm back. Doubt it, but I'm back. The secondary and the linebackers are much improved. My coaches are much improved. The D-line is question mark. But I think to that question, I feel like we're going to get a good answer, but I don't have a crystal ball. I'm not LB. Crystal ball run again. And listen, I would bet if someone said right now, over under 55 sacks, whatever, I'm going to go over. I believe in these guys, but I've seen CJ. I've seen Devin. I seen our first round and second round talent in college. It's still college, but we have a boatload of people back there. The D-line has to be the one that I'm like, I believe in it, but Jalen Carter is going to get double the snaps for the first time. Jordan Davis is going to be asked to anchor that line. Bryce Huff, 47%, 10 sacks, cool. But can you stop the run better? Can you stay on the field for 65%? Josh Sweat, you don't got your running mate. Your best season was with Hassan Reddick. When Hassan Reddick tailed off last year, so did you, big time. You know what I mean?
Man, dog.
BG, it's your last year. I know you're going to drop 35, 33%. Nolan Smith, your shoulder was hurt. Can you stay healthy? So if it all stays healthy and works out, I believe in the talent. But to me, that's the biggest wild. I don't even want to say question mark no more, because I believe in them. So I'm gonna say wild card.
But that's a good point, Mike. I honestly haven't even been thinking about the D-line like that. But how he just broke that down, we are in kind of limbo. That is a mystery. That is a question.
Yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
we literally went from proven just last year to having a proven D-line to now this next fall upcoming year, we are unproven. Nobody is proven.
Damn.
Unproven. That's kind of scary.
Hey,
That's scary, bro.
We got Bryce Huff. We paid him a bunch of money. I can't really say he's proven. Jalen Carter, yeah, he did his thing last year. We got to see it again. Jordan Davis, kind of really unproven. Nolan Smith ain't getting no snaps last year, but this is our D-line. Josh Sweat is the most proven guy we have right now.
Yeah,
that's kind of scary.
Damn,
Back end,
that is insane.
That's kind of scary. I ain't gonna lie to you.
BG can hold it down, but for only a third, 35%. You know what I mean? Right. He again in 2022 he only played like 38%, close to 4, and he got 10 plus sacks. So he could do it, but we can't say BG do it all. It's his farewell tour. You know what I mean? He can't do it all. So the other guys you named definitely got to step up. And I'm a big Milton fan, and his role is going to not just double, it's going triple. His role is about to triple.
Got to, yeah. Got to. We need everybody in rotation. Like everybody got right now who's starting has to be in complete rotation. Like we're about to really see what we got from the 2022 or the 2023 draft with Nolan Smith, Jalen. We're about to really see these guys now. Like I'm ready for it. I'm ready. Absolutely. This is what I've been waiting for. Like I know Justin Simmons. We've been hearing a lot of talk about that, but I don't want to say I'm completely against it, but I could care less really for it. I want to see what we got in house.
Me too. I want to see what guys we got. What they gonna do, bro?
Talk about that, Kev.
I'm good on anybody else coming into this safety class or the safety room.
Sidney Brown said today he should be ready or close to 100%.
That's what I want to see
for the season. That's what he said.
That's what I want to see out there, bro.
That's what I want to see. Anyway.
He said somebody gonna blossom. Somebody's gonna blossom out of that group.
Remember when he caught that pick last season? Boy, I swear he was running about 25 miles an hour. He was ghost, bro.
He was gone, fool.
He was ghost.
Well, nobody catching him. He was out of there.
Hey, he was setting the tone in the 49ers game too. He had a couple missed tackles, but he was getting at it early. That first quarter, he was getting active. That first quarter,
Absolutely.
before they blew us out, he was getting active in that game.
Straight
too.
ball hawk, bro. But
Hey, he missed a tackle, bro, but he gave 100%, man. Trying to
absolutely.
How I'm trying to say, bro, catch back up to him. You feel me? Get his tackle back. I don't know what I'm trying to say, bro. but hey, y'all love Sidney Brown, bro. I'd rather say he trying to get he missed the tackle. He want to get his tackle back. You feel me? But hey, I want to see Sidney Brown, fool. I know he ain't gonna be completely healthy, but hey, that's who I want to see. That's who I've got high hopes for right there, bro.
Absolutely, bro.
Sidney Brown.
Him and CJ is gonna be crazy. But
That shit would be crazy.
Bro, my opinion, bro, the difference this season, let's talk about the good first, bro. The accountability is back. And when I say that to say this. Slay said today that Vic Fangio will bench you. He will bench you if you don't play well. It don't matter how much money you make, how many plays you may be for that. If you ain't playing well, he's gonna put you on the bench. And that's been something different than what we had last year. Because
we ain't never had that.
That's what I'm
type
saying.
Of coach here.
Right. That will be old school. Vic Fangio was old school. He bringing that old school mindset back.
No favoritism.
And accountability's back, man. And look, if you mess up, you're gonna get addressed. Even though Slay said that, he's like kind of laid back, he go do his thing, but he will bench you. And that's what we need. We need these players to know you will get benched if you ain't up to par. And another guy I want to talk about on defense, man, another guy who's been stepping up, man, is Isaiah Rodgers, man. Let's talk about it, bro. Isaiah Rodgers, in my opinion, gets the start. We got to see what he do in camp, and we got to see what he do in preseason. But in my opinion, bro, what I've seen from him so far, what I've seen from him with the Colts, lets me know that he's ready. The dude is playing with the biggest chip on his shoulder. You know what I'm saying? The biggest one. And he got something to prove.
Pause.
look, Weezy don't let me make it, bro. I get my
Weezy accountable, bro.
Yeah, trust me, my comment section be sometimes filled with pause because when you're in your zone and you're not really listening to yourself, it'd be rough. It'd be rough.
I get it, bro. I get it. But this defense.
My bad. Go ahead, man.
This defense is going to be different. But y'all know, in my opinion, to me, linebacker is my concern. It's been my concern. Like Mike said, when we had Kaiser White, we had TJ Edwards, those guys were underappreciated. And then we went to the linebacking core we had last year. We weren't good. Let's keep it a stack. We had Shaquille Leonard. We had Nakobe Dean, Zach Cunningham. We wasn't ready. We wasn't ready yet.
Did Nicholas Morrow sign somewhere, right?
Yeah,
he went to the Bears?
No, hold up. No, he came from the Bears to us. Yeah, I don't know
who he signed for.
I think he went to Washington.
I think he signed, but listen, Shaq Leonard and Zach Cunningham are still out on the market. That just goes to show, you know what I mean? Linebackers that we counted on at the end of the season and whatnot, they're still on the market. I do think Nicholas Morrow got picked up, but he's probably a camp body. You see what I'm saying? So our linebackers were like, then
he disappeared, bro. When he got that 3 sack game, he disappeared after that.
Yeah, Washington game, he was looking like, I was like, what got into him?
He was soft. He was sauced up. Pause. But think about the linebackers we got this year. Like Mike already kind of addressed it. We got Devin White. I like Zach Bond. I think Zach Bond is going to be one of those guys who shows us that we made the right decision by bringing him, to the Birds. But, who do we trust after that for that third linebacker spot? If it's a left outside, I'm not sure, where these guys are going to play yet. But who do we trust after those two guys? You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I like Nakobe Dean. I like Nakobe Dean.
Real quick, he's on the Bills.
He on the Bills.
That's right. Okay. That's right. Yeah. I remember. Yeah.
He gonna be. You said it, Mike. He a camp body.
He gonna be a camp body.
And they stacked that linebacker. They got some good linebackers.
Yeah, they pretty good at linebacker.
Yeah.
But we got
him.
We need some more damn linebackers for sure.
We got something to prove, man. They got something to prove.
We need to start giving a damn up.
Kev, you nailed it, Kev. You nailed it because we could have had. you remember the stream in the draft. We was all set and ready for that linebacker.
Oh, wait, so let me ask y'all because I don't know y'all take on that. So you if you could rewind, you would take Edgerrin Cooper over DeJean?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I would have.
Because
I like DeJean.
Yes, I'm taking Edgerrin Cooper. Yes,
I'm
yes.
taking Edgerrin Cooper.
We need to put an emphasis on the
Because
linebacker.
you got Quinyon Mitchell and then you got Isaiah Rogers.
I'm
Like
taking
you could have put, you got your inside and outside corner, and then you still get your linebacker.
Rogers wasn't
that's
reinstated at
important,
that
bro.
time, though, right? He wasn't reinstated before
No,
the draft.
Rodgers wasn't. No.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
but we still
That
had
took that into
Kelly
account.
Ringo. He's showing out.
That's another dude I got high hopes for.
Late round, but at least the corner in the second.
But look, it was still other great corners still on the board.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about, even if we would have drafted Edgerrin Cooper right there at 40, it was plenty of I promise you, it was plenty of corners.
Yeah, but mind you, we weren't picking again until because the way we traded,
they traded it.
Remember we kept trading. I'm talking about remember on our live stream, bro. Remember we kept talking about it. It was so many DBs still left. Like because we kept trading our picks. But in that process, I promise you, it was so many still good DBs left, like on the board.
Look, I think Edgerrin Cooper's going to be a dog. I wanted him. I thought that was a possibility too. I thought Cooper DeJean was going to be off the board, so I thought if we traded up in the second round, it'd be for Edgerrin Cooper. I thought how he was going out of his way to show with the Devin White signing $7 million, Saquon Barkley. He's spending money on positions he hasn't spent on in a while or ever. That being said. At the end of the day,
Rakestraw, yeah.
Rakestraw.
He was the first.
Rakestraw.
We could have had
Rakestraw going the first.
Something though, right? But look, that's what we pick next, right? After our 40th overall pick, we ain't pick again until we did trade
long time.
after the
90
97. It was like 70. Was it 70 or 80?
Yeah, Rakestraw was a late. He was still on the board when we got one.
Yeah, he was late. Rakestraw was picked late.
Late fourth round. It was after our pick when he got.
So Cooper. So again, you could say Edgerrin Cooper and Rakestraw, or Cooper DeJean and Jeremiah Trotter Jr. And again, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. a 5th round pick. I thought he was more like a 4th round pick. We got him. Cool. He got some time to learn. I just think this. And again, we are deeper at corner. So if you're playing the game, look at the roster. I hear you for sure. But I think I'll always take, if you give me a superstar corner or a superstar linebacker, I got to go with the superstar. And I'm not saying they're both going to be superstars. I'm not mad at you. Yeah, I just think that corner is super important. And again, Slay good for this year, but he's not coming back. I spoke with him literally, and the only way and how he's gonna have to he's gonna do the same thing. He's gonna want a decent amount of pay. You're gonna have to. His cap number is big. So we played that game with him last year or a year and what was it last year where he was almost a Baltimore Raven, and then he ended up coming back with us. I don't think I don't think that game is gonna go the same way with him being older, with us having a youth there. So I think how he looked at it, man, we almost lost Slay after 2022. We got him for 2023, 2024, groom these guys or play these guys. And because I love Slay to death just because I like what he does on the field. Plus, he's a cool dude.
He's a great leader
I don't
too.
see him coming back. He's not.
Yeah,
he pretty much let me know it's gonna take a mirror. It's gonna take a perfect situation. And why would we bend? Why would we break our bank or not break bank or just even go that far when we have all these corners waiting in the thing? So this is literally Slay's last year. He might play again, but I don't think he'll play with the Eagles.
That sucks, bro.
I'm already prepared.
So go ahead, Cap. Go ahead.
My bad.
That's it, Mike. I'm listening to you, and that's exactly why we need to play these young guys this year.
Absolutely.
They need to get reps out the ass this year.
Yep,
Slay ain't coming back. The leader ain't coming back. The captain ain't coming back. He ain't coming back.
And Bradbury might be going before him. You know what I mean?
Damn, boy.
Let's pray and hope. Let's pray and hope.
I would hope. But them guys need to get reps, man. We're about to become one of the youngest teams. That's what it's looking like. We're about to become a very young team again. So just give those guys the reps, man. That's one thing I want to see this year is a lot of the young guys playing significant amount of reps and getting ready for the later part of of their careers or for seasons to come because the guys are peeling off. Fletcher Cox, Jason Kelsey, Lane Johnson's coming up, Brandon Graham's coming up. Like these guys are peeling off. Like, and then we got new guys coming in. So play these guys. Like we've done a piss poor job at playing the young guys.
Damn.
That needs to change.
All our OGs, bro. All our OGs finna be gone, fool. That is insane, dog.
That's
yeah,
true.
it's gonna be a sad day when it's like no
Especially
Lane,
with BG
no
gone.
BG.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That's
Everybody we love, everybody, all of us love, bro, gonna be
Lane's
gone.
gonna be the last one. Lane's gonna be the
Lane.
last one.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Lane's still kind of
Think so.
young though, for real. Like he like
Yeah.
30.
Lane pretty, yeah, he like 31 or some
got
shit.
2-3
Yeah,
years
yeah.
left in him. Maybe
Lane-
hopefully 2-3 years. Maybe
Old
2.
linemen play to like their 30. They play to damn near their 40s if they want to, if they stay right.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
hardest job. That's crazy how
Jason Peters played, he's like 43.
True.
He played to about 43.
Trader.
He a traitor, bro. That's he the ops now.
What
I'm
you're
sorry.
saying with Edwin Cooper, you know, and our safety that we got as well in the second round. Look, man, the only reason why I would go with Edwin Cooper as well is because we got Quinn Mitchell in the first round. We have Isaiah Rodgers. We have young talent like Eli Ricks, Josh Joe. You know what I'm saying? We
Not
still
Joe.
have Darius Slay. So we are like so deep, so deep on corner on DB room that are like, and we're not deep at all at the linebacker position. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? And overall, Edwin Cooper was rated on the best overall on a linebacker. You know, on his class compared to what I went blank on the safety that we got on the second round.
DeJean.
Cooper, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
it was a better overall than what Cooper DeJean was. You know what I'm saying? However, Cooper DeJean can play safety and he can play
Nickel.
on the cornerback as well.
He
You
can play
know,
nickel,
so I
too.
think that's one of that. I think that played a major factor why we draft DeJean instead of Cooper. You know.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna add this in there. I feel like once we pick Cooper DeJean, I feel like everybody was so hell bent like we need linebacker because it was so piss poor. People was kind of upset, but a lot of people I was upset that we didn't get the linebacker we wanted at first, but I still was like, well, we still getting a great player. We just ain't got the first player we wanted first. We wanted a linebacker first. I think everybody wanted that to be their first pick, but yeah, I think that's what just what it was. Like everybody was so hell bent, and then later on the draft, everybody was like, "Dang, we missed out on Cedric Gray. What was it, Cedric Wilson? What was the North Carolina linebacker?
Peyton Wilson.
That was,
I'm talking about and Cedric.
yeah, but that was
Cedric
dude.
Gray.
He don't even got no ACL in his leg anymore.
That's
Yeah.
true. We didn't know that. We
Oh,
didn't know that,
yeah.
Mike. We didn't know that until after the draft that he ain't had no
Yeah.
ACL. I didn't
And
anyway.
Yo, he
That's
started
insane.
falling. When he started falling, I started doing more. I'm like, yo, ask what he got drafted like in the 4th round.
Yeah.
Watch you be a baller. Watch you be a baller.
He might.
Facts, Kev.
Watch you be a baller.
The
Facts, Kev.
Steelers got him.
Yeah.
Steelers
Yeah.
picked him.
And Green Bay got Edwin Cooper. And they already
And they
stacked.
got Bullard, the safety
Yeah.
that I wanted.
Yep.
Yeah, but you know, it was reported that the Packers wanted to move up and get Packers called Washington too. They wanted to go to 40 to get Cooper DeJean. That was their backup plan, is Edwin Cooper. So at least you can sleep with the comfort that Packers wanted DeJean and then fell off on Edwin Cooper. And again, they're both great players. Now all we could do is watch and track. Because look, we were looking at it like this. I remember when Landon Dickerson was drafted, and I respected it because O-line is always, and it's not the sexy pick pose, but you keep them for like 10 plus years if you get it right. But I wanted Asante Samuel Jr. and he over there balling in LA for sure. But man, we got the best left guard in the game and Landon Dickerson. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
I don't really be tripping off them lineman picks, man, because I know it's gonna pay off. Like
We got Stoutland, bro. We got
it's going-
Stoutland.
and it's Stoutland a long.
Hey, we need to go ahead and extend him too. Pause.
Who, Stoutland?
Hell yeah.
They extended him a few years ago.
I don't
No,
know.
I think he did.
He need another one, bro. He need another one, bro. He can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
Nah, he's retiring the Eagle, bro. Like,
Yeah.
he's
Absolutely.
retiring the Eagle.
Absolutely.
Got
They
to.
just talked to him about to leave. What was it, like 3 years ago that he could have left, but we paid him?
Yeah.
he's about to go
Yup.
back to Alabama.
Yeah, he's gonna go
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yep.
He probably making more money than Nick Sirianni.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah, he making more money than that.
I can see that too, bro. Look at Jeremiah Lawler. Look what Jeremiah Lawler came to be, bro. Like,
Look,
come
he
on, bro.
worth more, dog.
One of the best LTs in the league.
Look, it starts
Hey,
from the
and
trenches, bro.
We got Mulata round 2. We just drafted another Australian rugby
Yep.
player.
The show the hell
We didn't
did.
draft him, we signed him after. I meant.
If we go 2 for 2, if we go 2 for 2 for that's wild. I'm not gonna lie. Like
That's
It's gonna
why.
be an O-lineman?
somebody in the department is doing some good
Yeah.
things. If we go 2 for 2 on that,
Absolutely.
Dang, I didn't know he was gonna be an O-lineman, bro. I thought he was gonna do
the
defense or
whole
something.
league is gonna start. The whole league is gonna go over there and get folks. That's how it go.
Yeah.
Nope. Look again, and we didn't see Jordan Mulata right away. We drafted him in the 7th round. It took him 2 or 3 years, but man, you go from not playing football to learning football in 3 years, and then playing at a high level is
That's crazy.
amazing. So,
And getting paid twice.
huh?
And then he get paid twice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got paid twice.
Yeah.
And I don't know the new guy's name because it's harder to pronounce than Mulata. But just pay 2026 season. If he's next thing you know, it's again. I want Tyler Steen to pan out and all that, but we working with Tyler Steen and Trevor Keegan and all these guys now. But 2-3 years later, we might get the Australia to be there. You never know. So
Facts.
because I know Steen has his eye on playing tackle over guard. Could be a future replacement for Lane. But look, by the time Lane is finished playing football, we'll have a successor already in the building. If not, he's already in the building. You know what I mean? That's just what we do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, let me ask you guys this, man. Still with the defense, because we're talking about Isaiah Rodgers and all of that as well. So, what do you guys think is gonna be the starting DB? Like the 2 outside corners and the slot. Who do you guys think is gonna start?
Damn. That's a
I'm
good
gonna say
question.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna like this. How I see it. I'm gonna go Slay, Maddox in the slot because I gotta respect Maddox. Like I know he's
Got to.
a glass bottle, but gotta respect him.
He's a baller,
But
though, bro.
he's a baller. Like that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. He's healthy. He gonna go out there week 1 through 4. He gonna give you everything. He gonna give you a few picks.
Yep.
But it's going to be Slay, Maddox in the slot, and it seems like Isaiah Rodgers is just snatching that number 2.
Got it.
Quinion's going to have to wait. Or somebody's going to have to get hurt, but he's snatching that. So
Cool with that.
that's what I'm going with.
Damn, we red shirting both
one
the
more.
youngsters. That's crazy. Go ahead. Go whoever wants to go next. It's a tough question because they only play. And listen, I love it, but really, OTAs. There's not even pads on. It's like playing backyard football with your friends. You're running in shorts. Pads ain't gonna slow people down much, but it's a different. Football's 70% hit is hitting. Playing.
Yep.
It's tough, but it's the hardest prediction I've ever had to do. The 2024 starting Eagle corners in July 1st. It's the toughest position, but I'll go when it's my turn. I want to hear y'all though go first.
But that's a good thing, though, Mike. That's a good problem to have. That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, I go though, but I say on the outside, this is me. Like if it don't happen, it don't happen. This is just what I prefer. On the outside, I gotta have Slay and Isaiah Rodgers. I'm gonna have Quinion Mitchell in the slot, and my safeties, of course, C.J. Gardner-Johnson and Sidney Brown. Now you got your 2 hitters in the back. You got speed in the slot and on the outside on both sides. You can't go wrong with it. Then in the linebacker position, I got Devin White and probably Zach Bond. You can't go wrong with it. You got number attitude and speed and hitters in the backfield. You can't go wrong with it.
I got a question, Quest. What if we do 4-3? Who's gonna be that third backer?
Damn, we ain't got one, do we?
I can see one of the linebackers drop back though. Since
One of the linemen?
that's his team, probably
Like
like
Nolan Smith?
probably like Huff or something. Huff or either not Josh Sweat, but that's his scheme. You like to
What
drop
about the rookie we just got? What's that rookie we just drafted? The lineman?
Trotter?
or German?
Trotter.
Oh, yeah. It's Trotter, cuz. I forgot what Trotter.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's
He
ready
gotta work
yet,
his
to
way
be
up though,
honest.
yeah.
Yeah, I ain't know if
But
he's ready yet.
I'm not sold on the Kobe Dean. Like honestly, I don't. That's just my opinion. I don't even want to see him, to be honest. I'm being completely honest, like bro.
We're keeping it real. We keep it real over here, man.
I'm being honest, bro. Like
So
even when he was on the field, bro, it's like okay, like
How about when he forced that fumble at the 1 yard line in the preseason? You were
Like,
hyped.
that was
We always
literally
hype.
it.
Browns in the
That
We
was-
always
preseason.
like, though.
And it was.
We got everybody hype about that shit right there.
Lucky
That
too.
was
They
literally
played
the
with
only
lucky.
thing he done.
Yo,
But
listen.
nah, I'm just going out. What was the game he played? It was somebody. He was
The Titans, he played well against the Titans though. He played well against the Titans.
Like 11 snaps.
Yeah, exactly.
I give him
At
credit
the
for
end of the
that. He
game,
had about
everybody
8
was
good snaps.
tired, bro. No, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I can't get mad at anybody who says what Quezzy said. I just say
I'm
this.
not. Yeah.
I'm really interested in to see him when the games don't matter. At least I want to learn.
Yeah,
I want to
that's
learn
it.
as much as I can. Like, listen, Nakobe Dean needs all the preseason snaps to me, just to
Facts.
really know what it's
You
about.
gotta play every game.
Get Trotter on the field too. Let him get his NFL feet wet because I like Trotter. He's a nice blitzing linebacker at Clemson. I was looking over his tape, but it's not the NFL, of course. But I think Nakobe Dean got to get as many reps as possible because right now I think you hear Fangio talk about Zach Bond, but I think they're gonna be like, don't forget Nakobe. They're gonna try to force it on Fangio. Now Fangio's a tough mind. He might say, Howie, do you want to win or not? Like, so
Right,
we'll
right.
see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what's about to happen. You want to
But
win?
I need him to get as many snaps in the preseason. But real quick to Quezzy's thing, if we went with your tandem, I ain't mad. But look, see again, Isaiah Rodgers said he's an outside corner, and he is, and he played it for the Colts a lot. But he did play some slot snaps in college. Now that's going back to college, and he's not a young player. He's been in the league for 4 or 5 years. You know what I mean? So it's been a long time since he played in the slot, but he do got some slot snaps in college. And I heard him say, shout out to Josh and everything. People always think I'm a slot because I'm small and all that, but he's an outside guy, and I want him to be outside. But I think if push came to shove and you were trying to get that squad on, Quinyon has played some snaps in the slot too, but far less in college than Isaiah did. So regardless, I hear you on that. Just putting the best guys out there. You say put the best guys out there and let them work.
Yeah.
Either way, it's fine with
Speed
me.
guys.
Like if y'all want to throw Cooper in the lineup, I'm cool with that because we got the same type. Like we got fast players. We young. We got what we asked for. We got young players now. So I'm cool either way it go. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Whoever's proven out there,
Hey.
come training camp, whoever's showing out, it could be Keely Ringo and Cooper DeJean in the slide.
We forget about
Khalid,
Khalid, bro.
honestly.
We forget about Khalid Ringo,
I know.
man. He's a baller, dog.
We didn't got
I'm telling you.
And we still got
Kelly-
Tyler Hall. We still got Tyler
Kelly
Hall.
6'2", bro. Run 4.3 speed. He 4.3 speed, bro. 6'2".
And we
Stop
seen what
flipping
we
on
got
my
in
guy,
Khalid
bro.
Ringo. We seen what we
talk
got.
about
He's a
Tyler Hall.
baller, dog. Yeah, we got to see
Bro.
what he talking about though. Quez Tyler Hall. We got to see how he flow with the Eagles, man. But
Forgot about
hey,
it.
man, we
Hey,
stacked.
So
I'm going Slay. I know y'all gonna hate it, but we paying this bastard. Bradbury got to play, bro.
No. Look, please, you know I love you, bro. No, absolutely not.
Bro, yeah, you bullshit. You gotta be trolling.
Tell-
bro.
you
You gotta
bullshit.
be trolling.
Yo, you know you bullshit because we
You gotta
been
be
talking about
trolling.
this
I love
all
JB, bro. That's
season,
my
and you
dog,
bullshitting, bro.
He can't stop this.
Hey, look, man, look. What's his contract, bro? I ain't paying him like $30 million.
No, he getting
Yo,
exposed.
June
respect
1st,
Ball
right?
Batman.
I
Look.
don't care. That ain't got nothing to do with us.
Hey, if he ain't traded by game time, we supposed to be trading him to the Jaguars or something, bro.
This
cut.
I hope so.
June 1st, ain't it?
He getting cut. I don't care.
Look,
We're doing ourselves a
Bruh.
disservice. We doing, and
Don't
then
even- bruh, don't-
they've been just talking about him. It's been reports to him he might get cut or whatever, or traded, whatever.
Yep.
But we doing ourselves a disservice if we put James Bradbury in this lineup. Look, he came to
I'm
OTAs.
suing folks, bro. If we
He came to OTAs and didn't get a snap. Didn't get a snap at corner
Yeah.
where he played
Damn,
the
for real?
last two seasons.
I didn't know that. Well, his ass is grass then. He out of here, bro.
Everybody
bro.
positive. Don't speak that over the team this season.
Right.
Look, man, look.
They're not downfall.
Hey, all right, bro. Look, y'all know I was just trolling y'all, man. He gotta go.
You know that.
Yeah,
He
he got
gotta go.
Hey, but Slay, Maddox in the slot, and Isaiah Rodgers, man. I guess,
I feel
bro.
like that'll be it.
What about you,
Huh?
Hunter?
I thought you were gonna say Keely Ringo.
Well, you already know. I mean, you already picked my. You know, what I mean, who I would pick is going to be Slay, Isaiah Rodgers. I really want to see what we got, and I don't want to put Quinyon on the bench, dog. I want to see him in the slot.
Me either.
I want to see him in the slot, bro. He need to get on the field.
Coop too, though, bro. I want to see Coop on the field. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't like the pick, man. Y'all know I didn't like the pick. Hey, man, but Cooper DeJean, bro, he gonna track that ball down and he can tackle, bro. Tracking the ball is what he do, man.
Yeah.
In the air, no, that's what he do, dog. He take the ball away, fool. So I wouldn't be messed up if he even got, you know what I mean, some starting snaps. I don't know, bro. We got so much depth at the cornerback position, bro. We ain't never had this much depth at the CB position.
Absolutely.
So either way, bro, I'm good. And my guy Keely Ringo, bro. I don't know. We got so much depth. I'm good, bro. Regardless, Go Birds. Regardless.
Absolutely.
Well, I think Kev said it best. So Maddox starts, but by week 4, it's Cooper DeJean spot due to injury. You know, I don't hope that on Maddox for sure. Because like you said, when he's played in the slot, he's been productive. It is so hard to pick, and like you said, I think right now, if you want to base it off some, evidence, and then all we got is shorts, 7-on-7s, 11-on-11s, no pads. It was looking like Slay gonna get that spot just because Slay is Slay. He's the captain, and when push comes to shove, you need him on the field. His last
gotta have him on the field.
Like you need him on the field. That being said, Keely Ringo there's been like there was a lot of reports saying Isaiah Rodgers been flying around, one of the best guys in OTAs, but there were the same reports about Keely Ringo, and they were mixing it up. It was Slay and Ringo and Slay and Isaiah and Ringo and Isaiah, and they were mixing it up all over. I just don't see. Again, the youth on this team is going to come in handy. It will be utilized via rotation or not. And here's the thing: it's hard to rotate. You don't rotate them like the same way you rotate a defensive lineman. But let's be honest. You're playing against a team in the Dolphins, and we don't play the. Do we? No, we don't play the Dolphins. But you play a team that's fast, and they come out with back-to-back 3-4 no huddles, and after we finally get a substitute on there, we pull Slay out for two reps because he's tired, because they went back to back with no, whatever, how the game's turning.
Yeah.
You get 2 good reps from Keely Ringo or 2 good reps from Quinyon Mitchell. That's little things they can build off of. That's why I think the starting secondary week 1 won't exactly be the same. Not because it could be because of injuries, and also because practices start to turn up and you start to see more and blah, blah, blah. But off this little bit of 3-day mandatory talking to us and stuff, I gotta say Slay, gonna say Rodgers. I think Cooper DeJean has a real good chance of taking it from Maddox based on,
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see
on
that.
just Maddox pay now. Like, we let him go and brought him back only because he was cheap. And how he said, bro, go get paid somewhere. He couldn't, right? Like, he couldn't. He came home. He loved Dallas Goedert. He loved Philly, and I respect that. But like, how he told him to go try to make more money, because we get his base salary is like 1 point something,
Yeah.
This dude who got extended a couple years ago. So I think Maddox is our safety blanket at slot. If Cooper DeJean don't take any steps and things, but I can really see Cooper DeJean taking that starting slot. I think when push comes to shove, the slot going to be Cooper DeJean's. I like Maddox in a role like that where he's mentoring Cooper DeJean. If an injury, I say Sidney Brown needs to be one, he might be ready by week 1. But we don't want to rush it because he's a young player and a long season.
Yeah.
So say we hold him to week 2, week 3. Say Reed gets banged up, Avonte go back there and play safety. He's been getting reps there. He's done it in the past. If DeJean gets a stinger and needs to be out for a quarter, Maddox in. So I like Maddox, who's been brittle over these last 3 years, to be that safety blanket to come in and play safety or slot if needed. You get quality play, but we're not asking him to be the day in, day out starter, because then Bones is brittle. So I really do think so. Right now, I'm gonna give Isaiah Rodgers. It pains me not to pick Quinyon Mitchell. And Keely Ringo too. I
Tough.
love him to death.
Tough.
Yeah, Keely Ringo was the first one to literally hit me up about the Philly Dog merch, and that's how Nolan Smith got it, because Keely Ringo said, "Yo, I want one for all of us," and so I sent the shirt and the hats to all of them via Keely Ringo. Now Keely Ringo was never spotted wearing it, but that's where the
That's
conversation
insane, bro.
started. I seen that one Eagle video where Nolan Smith was wearing it and blah blah blah, but I got a lot of love for him, and I think he's gonna be good. But I'm gonna rock with y'all. Isaiah Rodgers on the outside, but I got Cooper DeJean. I got him stealing it. He's
like that.
starting week 1.
I like that.
And he got
That's a good take. 'Cause
he said hold on, who the dude you met, man? Nolan Smith cousin?
Oh yeah. Last weekend I met Nolan Smith cousin, man. I'm trying to look. If you watching this, bro, make sure you hit no. You told me you was gonna do it. You told me he was gonna get Nolan Smith on here for a show. If you do that, man, look, we would love
Man,
it,
that'd be
bro.
a blessing.
That's fire.
We love Nolan Smith over here, bro. We love him. And we think
do.
we all think.
Yeah,
I
what
bet
a
you
time
I
to be
speak for
alive,
everybody
man.
on here when we think that this is his breakout season, and we really think that he didn't get enough snaps last season. That's probably my opinion. But you know, if you watching this, bro, get my dog on here for an interview. Because look,
We don't care
if anybody
for 2 minutes.
got the most players on that show for an interview, it's Philly Mike. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
Yo, Nolan Smith, like I said, I was so happy when we drafted him. And I think he's gonna be a player. And like you said, it's hard. You got Hassan out there, and Josh Sweat was coming off a 11 sack season, so there was reason. But as Hassan also and Josh Sweat ran out of gas at the end of the season, I think it was a disservice for Nick and Brian and even Howie, because Howie could step in too. When you watching Josh Sweat and Hassan run out of gas, don't bench them, but just change it. Okay, Hassan, you normally play 75, 80%. We gonna cut you 10%, you 10%. That extra 20 is going to Nolan. Nolan should have been given some reps.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot more. But
And to add to that too, Philly Mike, look, they were running out of gas too because they were on the field like I said, they were dead last in third downs. You know, so they were out on the field. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. I mean, it wasn't just them too. It was the whole defense that was running out of gas because they were on the field like the majority of the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Somebody throw now. Hey, we couldn't stop nobody.
No.
Dead last on third down, bro.
For me, it would have been the same way too. I would have Slay on outside on bro. Since before, you know, OTAs and all that, I was always high. Pause. I was always high on Isaiah Rodgers from watching him from the Colts. So I always said that I think he was gonna be our number 2. You know, on outside from Darius Slay. And bro, Maddox, look, Maddox is the top 5 slot corner whenever he's healthy. You know, so
Thanks.
I think he can start too, man. As long as he stays healthy, I don't see nobody taking that away from him. But like you guys said, he just gotta stay healthy. Simple as that, you know.
Hey, just a few years back, we was saying he was the best slot corner in the league.
He was.
He was though.
I heard
Yeah.
Mike. I seen you on your live one time. It was maybe like 2 years ago, because it was a stretch where he was just going crazy. We was saying he might be the best slot corner.
Yeah.
At one point.
I don't want to be wrong, but I like maybe like 10 videos ago, I quoted a stat from Ruben Frank, and I might be a little off, but it was something like since 2021, he hasn't played 3 games in a row.
Jesus.
Man.
Jesus.
I may want to switch my take. I would have changed my take now.
That's why I went Klingon, bro.
What's up? Hey, we got a 49 up in here.
Oh, we got Carcast back in the building.
What's up, man?
Yeah, you ain't been on in a
on,
minute,
bro?
Carcast. Where you been at?
Von Bear's still on the team. Gonna move to safety.
He ain't
He
playing
gonna
no
move
safety,
Now we're
to
gonna move him to San
He
Francisco.
How about y'all take him off our hands then, partner? How about y'all take him off our hands then, partner? You just do that
We're
for us.
gonna ship him off to San Fran.
Hey man,
So-
look. Go ahead, Doc. My
He
bad.
can play
No,
wide
I'm gonna say-
receiver if you lose a Ewick.
Right.
So for that linebacker position, man, do you guys think really it would be like we all know Devin White's gonna start? So if we don't bring anybody in, I don't think there's anybody like big right now on a free agent right now. So do you think it's gonna be Zach Bond or do you think it's gonna be Nakobe Dean?
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
For the linebacker number 2?
Yeah, for number 2.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be Zach Bond, bro. In my
It
opinion,
gotta be.
I think that Fangio want to try to use Bond like he used Ginkle. Is that how he's pronounced his name? Ginkle or something? I think he want to use him like
From
that.
Miami?
Yeah.
From Miami, the white dude from Miami.
so
Yeah.
I need some you gotta educate me on that because I don't know too much about Bond or Van Ginkel and how they play. So educate me, how I'm listening to you.
Well, Bond, he didn't get a lot of reps last season with the Saints, right? But you know how we are, man. We go seek
I thought
out.
he played special teams, man. My bad.
Yeah, I think he did play a little special teams. I don't know if he really started that much at linebacker, but you know how we do, bro. We go out and grab that player who's ready to make the next step. You know what I'm saying? And Zach Bond is it. He's been getting high praises from Fangio, from almost everybody so far this season. So in my opinion, I think Zach Bond is ready to take the next step. He's been showing everybody. Of course, he definitely got to continue to do that with training camp and preseason. But in my opinion, he's our best bet. Nakobe Dean is he's still got a lot to prove, bro. I'm not saying that I'm completely off Nakobe Dean yet, but he still has a lot to prove. He got to learn. He got to stay healthy. Availability is everything in football. If you're not available, it's a next man up mentality. We already know that. It's a next man up mentality. So Bond is ready, bro, in my opinion. I mean, I don't have a lot of stats on him, Kev, but I just feel like he's good and ready to go. What you gonna say,
Let me
Mike?
just say this. If I again,
Okay.
he rarely played in New Orleans. Now he was a 3rd round pick too. He came out of the 2020 draft class. I liked him. I low-key wanted him. He's been treated as bad, if not worse, than Nakobe Dean. The only thing we can say difference is the Saints have linebackers over there. So there's a reason why he didn't get on the field, right? The reason why he didn't get on the field on the Saints is because they have linebackers and he wasn't good enough. He played special teams. He blitzed somewhat once in a while, and then he came in for injured players once in a while. Nakobe Dean's problem's been health. But to me, playing football at the inside linebacker position, fighting through the A gap and B gap, he has as much to prove as Nakobe Dean as a football raw thing. Let me say, we go back to their college tape. I'm taking Nakobe Dean. Can't do that though, because college is a different animal. That being said, again, Nakobe Dean got to show me he can stay healthy, and that's the biggest hurdle he has to get over, because you might want to be healthy, but you might not be able to be healthy. Right? It's your body. You're too little for the NFL. We'll see. I think right now Zach Bond has the front runner for the linebacker too, for sure, under Fangio. But there's also Fangio just got here, right? Or he was here in 2022 too, but he's still new.
He was more offensive though on that side.
And check this out. He's only going to really hype up who he's seen running, and we know that Nakobe Dean hasn't been healthy. He's out of the walking boot. He got out of the walking boot in February, but he just was cleared for practice on the 2nd or 3rd day of mandatory minicamp. All the other days he was what do you call it? Just like jogging around with them and stuff like that.
Shadow.
So
That
now
nigga was ineligible.
So when he did get cleared to play, he was with the second unit a lot. But what is that, because he's the second unit guy, or is that because he's just getting back to even being able to play? So I think if you just look at Bond OTAs and judge it that way, due to the fact, like, we look at what Ringo did and what Isaiah Rodgers did, and say their guys weren't, the guys behind him and in front of him weren't injured. So it's cool. I think as much as we want to say Bond really took that step in OTAs, was he giving it because of Nakobe Dean's injury or not? So I still think that's a flip of the coin. I know a lot of people, I believe in, I'm curious to see what he can do as more of a pass rushing linebacker, draw back into coverage once in a while, blitzing from the outside. Not really, like Van Ginkel wasn't stopping the run. He's not left side of Devin White stopping the run, but he was used as a weapon. And I'm curious of that. But we'll see with Nakobe Dean. And again, man, if he gets hurt if he goes out, if he limps to the sideline, I'm going to be doing here we go, I'm going to be very hard on him injury-wise. But I like Kwesi, I wanna. I need to see
I'm
it.
good. I don't need to see that.
My door's
I don't need to see anything. I'm
my
not
door's
interested.
still open to him. And
I'm kind of the same way, Mike.
me and LB the same way. me
I'm
and
not
LB
interested. I'm good.
we talk on the phone and stuff. We're the same. We bicker more on the phone than on the stream. But like he really ready to give up on the Kobe. He's still wait and see. But I'm like, man, I'm still there. The door's not closed.
I won't
And
be
so when you
surprised
ask
to see
me,
that.
Yeah, Quentin's done with him.
I got no Kobe Dean as linebacker too until he gets injured and proves me wrong.
I won't be surprised if he get bit out by the linebacker we got from the 49ers.
Who we get from the Niners?
Oh,
The
The one that's in all that trouble right now.
Oren Burks.
Burks,
What's
yeah.
his
Oh,
name?
okay.
Oh.
What was it? I thought
Oh,
it was
shit.
my cousin. Did we pick up the linebacker from the 49ers?
Yeah, Oren Burks.
Yeah, it's Oren Burks.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if he got beat up by him.
There's
That's
no way,
how-
bro.
Me either.
No way, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, we drafted him. We drafted him in the 3rd round.
Oh
There's no
my
way, bro. There's no
Hey,
way.
what if Howie forced motherfuckers to play him though, man? Hey, no, Kobe Dean has to be on the field, that type of shit.
Not necessarily.
That could
You
be-
don't
that
have to
could
be
be
on
bad.
the
He gonna
That
have,
could be
he gonna have
bad.
to go through. He got a really old school guy and Vic Fangio. So I don't know if that's gonna really work.
But ain't no
We're
need for
gonna
that.
see in the
though, like,
preseason, bro. We're gonna see
kinda
what
got
he
to
got.
put a
and
different linebacker.
when people tell me like, how can you be so confident in a Kobe Dean still? I say to him, I'm not confident on the injury status. I still need to see the play in the NFL. But the reason I can say in July, because it's still July, we haven't seen training camp, right? So like our predictions will change. Like first week of training camp, like if we see in footage and the Kobe Dean just carrying water bottles, my shit's changing. You know what I mean? That being said, right now, July 1st, there's not even like again. Think about our linebacker room. After Devin White, it's a Zach Bond who didn't get PT for the Saints. It's a Oren Burks who couldn't get PT for the Niners. Now they had better linebacker groups, but there's not a name in there that scares me to be like, oh, yep, Nakobe Dean's done. If we would have signed any other linebacker, like if we bring in somebody, like even if bringing Zach Cunningham, you'd be like, what? Just because he knows the system, kinda, I'd be like, damn, Nakobe Dean might be done, you know?
And he was with Fangio as well before, right? Is that Cunningham I'm talking about? Didn't
he was with our linebacker coach.
Oh, he's with our linebacker coach. Okay.
Something King. Go ahead. What are you gonna say?
Let me tell you why I'm not interested in seeing. Just what you just said. What you just said. You let 2 new linebackers that's off 2 different teams come already starting over you. Already, they let me know right then and there that
his leg hurt.
Do anything. I mean, well, okay. Devin White, okay, just argue. You can argue that, but Zach Bond, like, come on, no other teams really was looking for him. So that says a lot about his game.
Oh my God, bro.
Devin White tried to recruit Nakobe Dean to LSU. That's how much he knew of a baller he was.
But that's in college. But I'm saying though, like, that just says a lot about you though. And then like,
yeah, I hear you.
When he was healthy, I didn't see. I mean,
he was a liability, dog.
Game, he was getting cooked.
He was a liability, Quest. I gotta agree with you.
He got a sack in that Cowboys game.
Man, look, he was getting he was getting dog.
You know, I'm about
I don't even remember the sack.
In the next couple days, I'm really going to try to find every single. I'm gonna make a compilation of all 22 of just Nakobe Dean. I'm going to do it.
Yeah, we gonna check.
Oh yeah, we got one. I gotta see that shit right there. I have to see that shit.
I got because I'm saying like LB. I got the eye test, so I'm gonna know.
LB said the eye test don't work.
He's too light. He said, "What's one move the Eagles should make before the season starts?" What do you guys think?
You know, linebacker.
There you go, Weezy. Y'all on it.
I think we should address the defensive line, bro.
For sure,
in my opinion.
Matt Judon just sounds perfect to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yes.
Calais is off the board. Calais is off the board. So.
Carcast talking trash, bro. He said get his comment.
Oh, he wants you to
go. What the hell he say, man?
He said something about AJ. He said you can.
He handled from 1K out and open to 1K locked up. because
Remember
he's
the
always
Texas
on
game?
snaps
He took
against the
Ward
Niners.
out. He took Ward out in the game, the beginning of the game. I know y'all remember that. When they toasted in the beginning, he took Ward out. They had to break him up in the beginning of the championship game.
Yeah.
He bugging, bro.
Big
Caucasian
time.
It's
bugging,
all right. Y'all bastards lost in the play. Y'all niggas lost in
Y'all
the
gonna get
trying to get to the
back.
Super Bowl. You niggas lost. So whatever you talking about is don't even matter, bro.
We praying on y'all downfall too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick before we jump out
I
of
hope
here,
y'all lose every game, dog.
look, how y'all feel about these Cowboys, man? Because these boys is in shambles right now.
I gotta hear Mike's opinion on it.
I gotta
Got
get
to.
your opinion, Mike. Before we jump up out of here, man, you gotta tell us how you feel.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I mean, you got CD talking about holding out, maybe wanting to be traded if he doesn't get paid. You got
Mhm.
Dak Prescott, who's just sitting there thinking, "Is this my last year in Dallas?" You got Micah Parsons, not sure if he's gonna do his podcast no more. Like it's great. It's great. And the crazy thing is, my man's on a podcast talking about get off the podcast. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's wild. And to me, that team is always just going to cowboy itself out of anything important. And again, I was upset. I was like, man, we could finally get back-to-back division champs since 2004, shut these boys down and stuff. And we shot ourselves in the foot and let them guys take it. But they did what they always do, just
Choke.
Terrible.
fumble, choke. And then again, you come into this offseason, they don't do nothing really. They don't sign anybody new. They
Didn't draft good either.
they
we
didn't draft that
about
great, and they don't even extend their players. You know what I mean? So it's like it has been probably just there's been nothing positive about the Cowboys offseason in 2024, which to me is just music to my ears.
Right.
Yeah, I'm loving it. I posted a video today saying we praying on their downfall.
That was hilarious, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
I
Tell y'all downfall too, Niner fans.
Yeah.
Y'all do
A
it hell.
sweep is coming. A sweep is coming for sure. We're going to sweep Dallas either this year or the year after or sometime in the near future. But a sweep is coming this year for sure. I'm going to keep calling it every year. But
Hey,
we're destined to sweep these guys.
We do for a damn sweeping of the Cowboys, bro. Like real talk.
For sure. One more thing before you get out here, Mike. I watched a video today. You mentioned Tyler Lockett being a trade option. Now, if we entertain it and actually get him, we gonna have the best offense in the NFL. There's no debate. No debate. If we get Tyler Lockett in the slot, it's over.
In the slot, bro. Shit.
Absolutely. That'd be cold.
Yeah.
Tyler Lockett gonna catch that ball, bro.
We signed Tyler Lockett. Paris Campbell was like, "Well, my time's here's up." Not up. Like, I thought I had a chance. Like, see, I wouldn't. It's if you ask me, like, if they would go get a guy like Tyler Lockett, I wouldn't be mad at all. I can't be mad, but it's still not my top priority. I would take a defensive lineman, a linebacker. Should I probably even take a safety? Which I'm cool with our secondary now, but I still probably take it. Wide receivers, to me, I'm actually one of the guys who actually feel comfortable with where we're at now. Yeah, if AJ goes down or Devontae, yeah, but you do got the tight ends, you got the running backs, you got stuff like that's why you can really never have too many offensive weapons because injuries do happen. But I feel like, again, you sign Tyler Lockett. I'm not gonna say I'm mad about it. Some people will come out here and be like, "I'm mad. We should never." No, shoot. That don't mean we can't get another position too. But it's not my top priority because I like the offense. And right now, there's already too many skill players we got to get the ball to. And I think if Paris wins a third job, cool. I like it. If Anais does, I think him at Texas A&M. That's all he did. So both of them know the slot really well. I think Johnny Wilson can play some slot snaps too. He's a big dude, played more outside, but he did play in the slot. And John Ross again. Is he, all signs and like if we're gonna hype up the other people's OTAs, right? Young Keely Ringo and suspended Isaiah Rodgers. There's been nice reports about him really showing his speeds back, separating crispy route. So you have 4 guys fighting for one
John
spot.
Ross.
One spot. is wide receiver 3, but it's really playmaker 5 to me. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like
Facts.
I say that in all my
Facts.
videos when we talk about it, because yes, the definition is wide receiver 3, but I'm still there's no wide receiver 3 that I'm gonna go to before Dallas Goddard,
Right.
and there's no wide
Or
receiver 3 I'm gonna
Saquon.
go to before Saquon Barkley. So it's wide
Absolutely.
receiver 3, playmaker 5. If we gotta give up a draft pick for Tyler Lockett, like it depends what it is. Because like you said on Madden, shoot, you're running with Lockett, AJ, Devontae, Goddard, and Saquon. Like I'm a Madden fan, so
Me
it's
too.
cool.
Hell yeah.
We all man fans. Well,
You can
me,
base it off
me,
of that for sure.
me, Weezy.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, we love man. That's a bomb squad right there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody stopping it.
40's
And
the
Philly,
minimum every game.
Before you go too, because I really want to know your thoughts on this, man, because I don't know much about him at all. But we draft Jalen Hunt. Okay, what is your thoughts on him? Do you know anything about him in college or anything like that?
It took me a while. I had to ask people to help send some tape because it's like just not out there. Like the you don't get all 22 tape from him. I like the thing that the Eagles put out on him, and he's another guy who I think is going to be used as he's a pass rusher, but he's also going to drop back as a linebacker. And so I think the Eagles are going to ease him in. But again, when I look at true linebackers on his team, I look at Devin White, Nakobe Dean, Jeremiah Trotter, and maybe Zach Bond is what they want to use him as. Take him away from that. Like we talked about Andrew Van Ginkel, right? But Andrew Van Ginkel didn't play inside linebacker. So if Fangio looks at Quezzy's favorite player, Nakobe Dean, and says he's not ready, I'm just kidding. So that means Zach Bond is going to be the linebacker. So then your linebackers are them. Your outside defensive lineman who could rush the passer plus drop back is, again, you're going to put Trey Nolan Smith on that. But we still got Julian Okwara and Jalen Hunt. I can see Jalen Hunt if Zach Bond is needed to be an inside linebacker. Jalen Hunt is your next Van Ginkel, where he drops back in zones. You're not going to ask him to do too much and drop him back in man, but in zones, rush the passer, but more in like a 5-man front where you got 3 D tackles on the field, and you got him hanging out real wide right or real wide left. Is he going to drop back or is he going to come off with his speed? He's raw. That's the thing. He's played we talk about Toledo and Quinyon Mitchell playing at that rate. Jalen Hunt played at a school that was damn near impossible to find. And you just go tape on him, you know?
High school.
And he
So
plays safety.
again, but Fangio, if we're trusting Fangio's, old school tough mentality and 30 years of eyes on football, like one of the things that were reported is when Vic Fangio saw him at the Senior Bowl, he said, "Who is this kid?" First of all, and then he said, "I like this kid." And when we found out he was going to be, late third, early fourth, as an unknown commodity, Fangio gave the cosign of nobody knows him. He's raw.
My dogs, man.
I love what I see from. So if we really believe in Fangio, then can't really knock this pick. And again, to me, it's just unknown. But if you are a Fangio guy, you're a Fangio guy. And if you can get a guy that you really, really like, who was unknown into the Senior Bowl, that's when he popped up on the Eagles' radar, according to the reports. Might be a real gem. And it is a third-round pick, but we traded back so many times. It was like the last 3 picks in the third round. So late third, early fourth, however you want to call it. But if we see a lot of him early in the season, that means other people weren't doing their jobs yet. Because again, I believe in what he's going to become, and he can make some splash plays in year 1, but that means that people in front of him are failing. And so, that's just how I feel. Like if Nolan Smith didn't get on the field much, and, don't put your marbles in Jalen Hunt getting on the field much more than Nolan Smith did in year 1. You know what I mean? And you can say, well, he's a linebacker too. Yeah, but and why do you think Josh Sweat switched to 19? I don't think he wanted to, but all our edges is going to be trained to be somewhat of a drop back linebacker. It's just who Fangio is. That's why Josh Sweat changed his number, I believe, too. And it should be interesting. And I know a lot of y'all going to get mad when you see a couple dropbacks, but if it leads into some good defense, I got to rock with it.
Just don't drop
As
back.
long as they ain't dropping back every damn game, bro, I'm good. As
Don't
long
drop
as
back Jalen Carter.
exactly, don't do that. Please don't do
If they
that.
do drop back, make plays. If you drop
Yeah.
him back, please make a play back there. I don't give a damn what you do. Make a play while you're in whatever position you're in. I don't give a
Exactly.
damn. We're dropping back. We're rushing. We're blitzing.
And I ain't mad if like you see a lot edge rushers drop back, but if you blitz and Devin, like, listen, people, I like what Devin White's going to bring from sideline to sideline and whatnot in the middle of the field. But let's not forget when it comes to pass rushing linebackers, he's one of the best in the building, dude.
Yeah.
And he straight up told Fangio in a report that like he says if you show him you're good at something, he'll do it. I'm trying to show him I'm good at rushing the passer. So I ain't really mad if you see somewhere where you know it's an exotic look and Josh Sweat drops back, not to play man, but drops back in the zone. Maybe him dropping back in the zone stops a quick slant route. By stopping a slant route, whoever the quarterback is got to go to a second read, and here comes Devin White up the middle. Like, you know, so I expect stuff like that. When we drop certain guys back, it's not dropping back everybody, but other guys are coming. Maybe you see a Cooper DeJean, a Avonte Maddox, nickel blitz. You know, like I think you're gonna see some unpredictable, exotic things like that. And so, you know, we'll see.
Carcas, you love us, bro. You love the Eagles.
Got him, Weezy, huh?
Over an hour and a half, man.
I bet he don't say that this year.
I really do appreciate you coming through, man, and you know,
Absolutely,
talking some
Mike.
words. I always
Yeah,
love
man,
talking some
appreciate
words, man.
Hell yeah, Mike.
Let us know. Do you have any more merch coming out? You know, or like what do you have going on, bro?
I've been slacking on the merch stuff for sure. Like, been thinking about some things, but other than that, it's just, you know, a couple of live streams I'll be doing. I will be dropping the Kobe Dean all 22. I don't know when it's gonna be. Me to gather all that stuff. I'm gonna get his rookie film and last year too. So I'll see when that comes out. But other than that, it's just listen, learn, and talk birds until we get some information. Like July 1st to July 18th, it's gonna be rough. What can we talk about? The same shit, right? Is Quinyon gonna start? Is Rodgers gonna start? You know what I mean? Can we sign this dude? You know, so you know. I don't love talking about it, but like I talked about the Lockett thing because it got brought up to me. People are sending you know, but it's like I want to see some Eagles football. So it's tough. It's tough in these dry months to do content, but it's better when you got like a panel like this because then it's just Eagles talking like barber room shop, right? But to do a video, the video gotta have certain topics. You're not barbershop talking yourself in a video. Hey, what do you think, Mike? It's pretty good, you know? So, you know, the live streams start to pop off. I start to do more at this time, but man, I just want the Eagles to continue working, get better, and I do love how, you know, Eagles Nation on Twitter and just that we do get messages and we're always doing something, you know. Nothing to talk about today. Shoot, who knows? Maybe a picture will be dropped. Jalen Hurts and Smitty working in Arizona. You know, our team stays on social media. We get stuff. Isaiah Rodgers might tweet something. You know, Slay might be on the podcast. That's how we all heard about Fangio will bench anybody because Slay went on Chris Long's podcast. So they definitely keep us informed to keep the streets informed. But training camp will really keep us informed. You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
Facts. I appreciate it, man. We have 56 people in the chat, man. Make sure you press the like button. Make sure you subscribe to all the channels. The links on the description below. You know, very important for us. You know, that's what it keeps us going as well. You know, and any final thoughts from the rest of you guys as well before we get out of here?
Hey, if Devin White play good this year, bro, he gonna get another contract, bro. I'm telling you that shit right now.
Well, absolutely.
I don't think he's gonna leave Philly. They ain't gonna let him leave Philly, bro. If Devin White play like we think he gonna play, he ain't gonna be able to leave Philly, bro. He gonna get another contract.
Yes.
He's 26, like y'all said, right? He's 26. Bro, if he play good this year, he'll be back in Philadelphia.
4-year deal. Straight up.
Immediately. Exactly.
But how we pay linebackers is the question.
How to pay that linebacker?
It's a brand new world we living in.
Hey, how to pay that linebacker?
Never drafted a corner. He's never drafted a cornerback in the first round, and he's never paid this type of money for a running back. Howie himself. So
changing. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Changing.
So Thanks everybody, man. And you already know what time it is. Peace out,
All right,
guys.
man, see y'all.
Go Birds regardless, y'all.
Right.
All right.